Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on this Eventbrite link. I invite you to attend on the 31st of May, 6:30, Making Time for Black Mental Health, with a Q&A panel of Black therapists. I'm the organiser and my name is Bella Rareweld. I am a Black woman who created this annual workshop event called Making Time for Black Mental Health. I created this event for you. I believe it is time that you have your voice, that you no longer feel silenced and feel that you have to suffer in isolation if you are struggling with mental health. I believe it's time that we use our voices and reduce shame and judgment if we want to seek treatment for our mental health. But my current research indicates that we need more access to Black therapists. My research also indicates that people like us from the Black community have a stigma with regards to accessing treatment for our mental health. I hope that you're free to attend this event on the 31st of May because my SMART goal objective is to raise awareness on how you can access treatment. What should you do if you feel you are experiencing symptoms of mental ill health? Most of all, at this event, I would like to create a panel of Black therapists to ask questions such as, what exactly is anxiety? What exactly is depression? If this video has inspired you and motivated you, please tell a friend and tell a friend and actually tell another friend in your community to click our Eventbrite link and register free to attend. Because it's time for us to make time for Black mental health awareness and education in our community. This event on the 31st of May will be an online event via Zoom, which will also be streamed via Facebook Live. To register free to attend, please visit the Eventbrite link here or in the description box. And please follow me on social media at Bipolar Speaker, because between now and the countdown to the event day on the 31st of May, I'll be posting daily inspirational tips that will help motivate you and improve your mental health and well-being. I'm a Black woman who created the annual event Making Time for Black Mental Health for other Black people. I created the logo, which is a heart logo, because my SMART mission is I would like to create a platform that you can use your voice, to share within your heart how you are feeling about mental health and any mental health struggles you may be experiencing. I believe within our Black community, we should no longer be silenced. My initiative within Making Time for Black Mental Health is to create a platform that you can use your voice. We all have a powerful voice that sometimes we need to celebrate that we all have a voice. Actually, we all have a powerful voice. And within our community, if each and every one of us, as a Black woman diagnosed with a mental illness called bipolar disorder, I have walked the roads of stigma. I created Making Time for Black Mental Health. My idea to run an annual workshop event to address our mental health crisis, our community, is because I have walked those roads. I am diagnosed with a mental illness called bipolar disorder. I myself have experienced stigma. I want to use my lived-in experience of over 13 years being mentally ill to help another person, perhaps like you or somebody in your community, to encourage you to use your voice. I'm determined to break stigma in our Black community, one day at a time. In order to break this stigma, I know it's important to create smart goals and a smart mission. And my mission is simple: to increase conversations. We need to talk more about Black mental health, to reduce those barriers. And we do this by using our voice. We often forget how powerful our voice is to make change. I believe in our Black community, we need to see change. We need to break down the walls of stigma. For myself, I understand this is one step at a time, but I also think actions need to happen. I believe actions will need to happen. But in my mind, I personally do not want to see this as a long process that we are continually talking about and no actions are happening. I actually think to myself, within 10 months, I would like to see change. That in our community, we are using our voice to talk more about mental health. What a wonderful world it would be if, for example, during Sunday dinner, at the barbecue, in the barbershop, we are talking more about mental health. Those are the small changes we can make in our community. I hope personally that maybe within 10 months, there are actions of change, and I'll keep you updated. And you can see my updates by following my, and you can see my updates by my charity efforts on my social media platform called, by visiting and following my social media by visiting and following me on social media, either Twitter, YouTube, Instagram or Facebook. Just search Bipolar Speaker. I came across a wonderful panel hosted by the Maudsley Hospital. And this wonderful lady called Dr. Yolanda spoke about using your voice and having power in your words. And there's no shame having power. And that power does not have to sound like a negative labeling. I'd like to share a clip of that YouTube video. And if you want to see the YouTube video in full, please visit the link in the description box below. The ability to use your voice is powerful. It's your inner power that you have in your heart. And this was my inspiration for this type of logo, that we should be able to talk about what our heart is feeling within mental health and not feel that we have to be stigmatized and not feel that we have to be silenced. As well, the celebration for May Mental Health Week is loneliness. And there are many questions you may want to have answered.